Good evening there, ladies and gentlemen. We have another match today for the Winter Rankings one. It is Help vs. More. I am also joined with Matrix, which will be commentating with me today, and I'm also joined with a lovely broadcaster named Renke. So, Matrix, would you go ahead and introduce one of the teams, please?
Yeah, so on help, we have 47S, Charlotta, Utility, Devise, and Vestas.
Nice, nice. So on the opposing team, Amor, we have Amioka, Gapebo, Loa, Mexico, and Bon.
Excellent. I think this is going to be a pretty um, balanced game. I don't think one team is significantly stronger than the other.
Um, Bro cooked them up without even starting at the very beginning. But Vestas there, looking for attempt to pull the flag. He does have repair there. He does get taken out there, unfortunately. And to pick up what you're saying, yeah, I believe that potentially a more seems stronger than help, in my opinion. That's from experience playing TKV against them.
I believe so too. I believe they're slightly stronger. Oh, and also, both teams have deployed or employed different turrets on Hunter. We see Help playing Freeze while Amor playing Striker, and Striker is considered like the newer meta for Iran, and I prefer Striker as well as I can deal lots of damage when I play with Striker.
I agree. I agree. But you don't see it every day in Iran. That's the thing. Uh, Ultimatum. Oh, okay. That's how you say it. Ultimatum there. Getting a lot of damage dealt by Gabepo. Charlotta in the mid with Viking up against Bond there. I see a lot of help players playing defense rather than offense. Just like Matrix says, um, the best defense is offense, but I don't see anyone playing offensive on help.
Yeah, and it looks like one of their players has just left from Help's team, and now Bond is pulling this flag through right side. Bond activates his Paladin Overdrive. Smurf activates his Viking Overdrive through middle, and Amioka activating his BFG cannon through middle. That was a bit overkill considering they were four and nobody was trying to return the flag.
Yeah, I guess miscommunication there, but Mexico is pulling nice Viking OD. They have three on the map for help, so it's not looking too good right. What just happened?
Devise though going for a counter pull on the other side. Amioka is trying to deal as much shots to him as he can, but is he going to be able to take him out? I believe he is. No, Devise does get that repair kit in time, and Charlotte does return that flag by using his Viking Overdrive. So Help is going to be able to make it 1-1. But Amore is also with four players. And we can see Help trying to take advantage of that by playing aggressively on the left side. But 47S does die prematurely, so their attack isn't going to go anywhere.
Indeed. With only 5 minutes left on the timer, OD is dropping right now. Ultimatum chooses to use through mid. Does it splash? It does hit the wall. Matrix. I know that BFG cannon is gonna give you a heartache. Maybe after watching that, we have to wash our eyes out.
Yeah, he definitely needs to start practicing those BFG cannons during trainings, as it could have been a much better overdrive had he angled it properly. But 8-Bit's going to be going in for a pull here. Loa decides to use his Cruise OD on him. Decent Cruise overdrive, but Devise there trying to damage the defenses of Amore as much as possible. Now 47S is going to be pulling this flag through left side. And Ultimatum, ooh, very good BFG cannon by him there, healing 47S. But Amioka does still manage to take him out, so now 8-Bit's going to carry over this flag. And we can see Amore trying to stage a counterattack from the right side, but they're not going to be able to make it in time.
Pretty unfortunately there. Nice OD from 8-Bit there. Bond up against three opponents. He won't be able to get away in time. I guess he thought it was Mazen there on Pala. Device on the enemy's base once more again. One-man army.
Yeah, the overdrive box is falling as well. Looks like Bond's going to be able to take this overdrive. And Amioka and Mexico are nicely controlling the left side as well. And Gepebo and Loa are pushing up on the right side now. Ooh, Gepe using his Hunter Overdrive there. I think that's going to leave Loa with this opportunity to pull. Bond does activate his Paladin Overdrive, healing uh, Loa. Now he's going to be able to pull this flag through left side, and it's going to be a clean capture for Amore.
Indeed. I I feel like with all what's going on, they are roughly on the same skill level, to be honest. But which one will come out in the end with the win? That's the real question. 8-Bit on the right side, going for nice railgun shots. Trying to devise a plan to go pull the flag on 1 HP.
Yeah, Loa pushing up on the left side there with his Crusader Overdrive, but Devise does stop him in his tracks with Freeze. And he decides to use his Hunter Overdrive on him when he was already low. Definitely not a good overdrive by Devise, but the overdrive box is falling. And looks like Devise is going to lead it for an ultimatum. And
Yeah, he
8-Bit's...
does manage.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, he does manage to secure that OD. Nice OD from Loa there. Does kind of hold down the fort there for a bit. He pushes down on the left side to support the enemy's pushing on the right. Ultimatum doesn't really seem to notice, but Loa is too low to make attempt to pull their solo.
Amioka and Geppy playing together on the left side pretty well, but 47 activates his Paladin OD going in for this pull. He is a bit low, so Loa is going to be able to take him out. An ultimatum wastes a BFG cannon there, but Device is going to be pulling this flag now, but Mexico and Loa are dealing a significant amount of damage to them, so he's not going to be pulling. Apit trying to carry over this flag. He did get a really good reap here, but Amioka and Gepe were able to damage him enough in time to return this flag. Ooh, Charlotta activating his Viking Overdrive from the right side. Amioka using his BFG cannon, but it hits the wall. What a complete waste. Overdrive is middle. Looks like Amioka doesn't really notice it. He does notice it now. It looks like he's going to be able to take it. Let's hope he doesn't repeat. Oh, it looks like the game has actually ended, and the game is going to be ending in a draw. Well, as I said in the beginning, I do think both of these teams are pretty equal, so the results don't surprise me.
Indeed. Amioka, it looks like he's probably having a bad day. Both Ares players on the map seem like they're both having a bad day today. I'm not quite sure why, if you ask me.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna need to practice their BFG cannons more, in the test server potentially, as they do give you free nuclear energies.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that hard to like. I see a lot of players, they go online, they waste their time in matchmaking, go into a private match and practice your ODs. Like, if you're turning up to official and using ODs like that, you're wasting your time.
Overdrive box is falling though. Charlotta does have a height advantage, but he does get flipped by Geppy. So Geppy is probably going to be able to take this overdrive now. Yep. As you can see, the one thing you can't beat a Hunter player in is taking overdrives. The hitbox of Hunter is simply too advantageous in these situations.
Yeah. Wow, we might get to see Matrix on Hunter for his next match. Who knows?
We already have a strong Hunter player, so I
Oh,
probably won't be able to.
actually, who's your Hunter player again? Remind me.
Light.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's really, really good on Hunter.
Yep. Both teams have self now. Yepe and Loa playing a bit aggressively on the right side. Loa does die though. Apit giving a rail shot to Geppy. But 47S and Charlotta pushing up on the left side. They're going to be focusing Amioka here, but they don't have um, the resources to pull this flag.
Yeah. We can see Loa and Gabepo on the right side, trying to look for opportunity to pull there, but the OD is dropping in the middle of the map. Charlotta going for an easy to secure off that OD, if you ask me. Mexico does get taken out. Maybe Charlotta can cook up something, but Bonhair going for a pull, but does get crossed off by 47X and Ultimatum.
Yeah, Mexico and Geppy though are pushing up on the left side. They've infiltrated the base of um, of help. This could potentially be a pull if Gepe could cook up something, but 47S is pulling now. But he does get taken out pretty quickly. Mexico trying to pull this flag, but he's too low, so it's not gonna go anywhere. But Devise was pretty close to devising a plan to pull there, but he did get taken out.
Yeah, and we can see in the mid device there, slowing down a few opponents there, just trying to buy time as best as he can. Wow, I wonder if the rest of the round, the 8 minutes, is gonna be like this. They just go for damage, and that's all.
Yeah, but I think Loa has an opportunity here to pull, but he does miss that Crusader Icicle. That is gonna cost him a lot. I don't think he's gonna be able to pull because of that inaccuracy. But Amioka might be
Whoa!
able to pull now. No, he does get focused by 3 players.
Nah, nah, no, Matrix. Loa's waffling on Cruiser. He missed like two, three shots.
That reminds me of someone.
Oh nah, nah. Renke knows who he's talking about. No way.
I will not put any names out.
Geppy, though, did activate his Hunter EMP on the left side on one player. Not sure why I did that, but Bond does activate that Paladin Overdrive on the left side. Really good Paladin Overdrive by him, in my opinion, as Geppy is now full health. And they're going to be trying to infiltrate the base from the left side. Amioka and Loa are going to be pushing up on the right side now. Amioka could potentially use here, but 8-Bit. Oh, 8-Bit missed his Crusader Icicle. That would have completely shut down their attack here as they wouldn't have a BFG cannon. But Ultimatum using his BFG cannon from the other side, but it hits absolutely nobody. Wow, what a poor defense by Help.
Telling you, bro, the Ares players are look like they're having a bad day. Risky ODs and just wasted ODs, unfortunately, from both Ares. And maybe we might see Eternal Tide here at 47S activating his Paladin OD. 8-Bit going in for a cover, but this doesn't look good. It's 4 against 1. What can you do here?
Yeah, but Charlotta does do a good Viking overdrive through middle, manages to take that overdrive just in time. Charlotta, though, does have his Viking overdrive. He might be able to cook up something on the right side after he eliminates these two players. 47S could potentially pull right side, so Charlotta could use for him, but he decides to pull through middle where 3 people are watching him. Charlotta, though, he does not have the health. Device using his Hunter EMP on one player, but it's not going to be enough to pull. But Charlotta still does have his Viking overdrive, and he's pushing together with 47S on the right side. This looks like a good attack. If I were
Look,
Charlotta, I would use here. Excellent. Now he needs to pull solo. He does have the attention of Amioka in Mexico, though. He does manage to take out 3 players. I'll give it to him, but his paladin did die, so he is not going to be able to pull that flag.
yeah. I think Charlotta might be a girl or a guy. I'm not completely sure. Not assuming genders here, but
Ultimatum, though, and Charlotta are playing together on the right side. You can see Hell playing very aggressively now there. Addis is in the completely opposite position of where he should be playing. But Loa going in for a sneaky pull on the other side. Device doesn't notice him. No, Device does. Could he OD him? No, he ODs himself in the face. Oh my goodness. Loa really needs to start working on those Crusader overdrives. I've seen him flop 2 overdrives already.
honestly, I have no words. The ODs that have been spilled this game is crazy.
Boyd, I heard you're cracked on Crusader.
Oh
Maybe you should
hell
teach
no.
them. I
Nah,
heard
nah,
that you're better than Atto.
never. I'll never be better than Atto on Cruise Roll. That's a given fact. Maybe you can teach them Cruise Roll.
Maybe. But Loa's gonna be pushing up on the left side now. Ultimatum is gonna have to be an ultimatum here and provide his best defense. But Loa, they're missing another shot. Loa is really good at missing shots on cruise rail. Really needs to work on his aim.
Indeed. I think that's really what's letting him lose his 1v1s and his fights because he's missing crucial shots. Like now he's just wasting unnecessary shots that he shouldn't be wasting. But you know, we all gotta learn one day how to aim.
Yeah.
8-Bit there on the right side. Maybe Mexico's gonna cook up a recipe here. Mexico using his Viking OD doesn't take out Charlotta. I don't know
Oh,
about that.
oh my goodness. When you use your Viking
Matrix.
OD, you don't want to ignore people like that. Unless they're hiding, but he did he did ignore one of the players there, and he took a significant amount of damage from that same player. So I don't agree with how he used that overdrive. I think he had good timing, could have potentially cooked something up, but the technique was off.
That technically wasn't even there. 8-bit using his cruise OD on his opponent there. That could have been the very first OD that he's delivered very efficiently there. 47S divides ultimatum. 8-bit pushing on the left side. The whole of go ahead, Matrix.
Oh, Divisor with a beautiful Hunter EMP hitting three players. Ultimatum does have some BFG cannon as well, but Ultimatum he decided not to use the Hunter EMP as the other team did have a Hunter EMP ready to go in defense. But 47S and Charlotta pushing up on the right side, but Loa does send that Crusader Icicle flying in Charlotta's face and does eliminate him. Now the overdrive box is falling, but Ultimatum is having trouble driving, so he's definitely not going to be able to use and take here. Charlotta going for a risky Viking OD to use and take here, but he does manage to take out two players. Oh, if he managed to take out the Hunter too, I would truly consider him the MVP as he would have taken that overdrive. But Devi is going in here for a pull, but why is he pulling right side? That is such a poor place to pull. Ultimatum could have used for him if he had pulled middle.
It seems that the team is not communicating very well, and the ODs, it's just not going well as well. Charlotte going for attempt to pull here. Low HP does get punished because of that. Maybe Ultimatum can use here. Will he use Matrix?
Of course, he has to. There's only 20 seconds remaining, but Gap Bo was there to cancel his overdrive and shut down their attack. And with only 10 seconds remaining, no overdrives remaining, this round is going to end in a win for AMORE.
Wow, what an absolutely shambles there from Help. I was really expecting top-notch performance from them today. Oh, who won the first round?
First round was a draw.
Okay. So we'll be getting Red Alert. Wow, Matrix's favorite map, Red Alert. Let's go, Davai.
I love Red Alert. I love the asymmetry of the map. Because, you know, when you play symmetrical maps, it's generally just boring positional play. I mean, nothing too special. But maps like Red Alert, there's an imbalance that could twist things up.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. I mean, even the things that you were showing me in Red Alert, like it opened up my eyes to at least look at the map at a different perspective.
Yeah, Addis is probably the most combination, or the most important combination in this map.
I agree. I agree. I hear quite a few players saying that when you play Red Alert, is and you have a bad team, the Ares can't control mid.
It's true if your Hunter and Crusader aren't doing their jobs on the right side, um, you won't be able to do anything as the opposing Cruz and Hunter will be able to deal a lot of damage to you. You can't control middle when your Hunter and Cruz aren't supporting you.
That's true. That's true. So maybe, it's quite interesting because it do comes down to who you play with and who has the IQ, but it also does come down to who you're playing up against. Because if a lot of players know how to counter it and positioning and stuff like that, there's a lot of factors to put into Red Alert as well.
Ooh, Divisor does have a really nice hunter skin, Hunter Demonic.
Do you have the skin?
No, those are that's probably one of the really rare skins, demonic skins.
Interesting. I think maybe we might get it on Halloween time, like a event where you can get the hunter Halloween. Who knows? Because don't they do it every Halloween? Like they do like an event where you can get one of those demonic skins.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe they will
Does
do
look
it. Who
like
knows?
yeah, does look like Amore is going to be getting the good base first round. So if they manage to win this round, it's actually over for help. So help is in a must-win situation in the bad base. Yikes, it's not looking good for help. It's still possible though. The bad base does provide um, some offensive opportunities on the left side. If you can manage to break through, or I mean on the right side, if you can manage to break through on the right side, um, no, I mean the left side. Oh my goodness. Your paladin can pull flags and you can support him with a Viking overdrive.
Let's see if they go with that kind of sort of approach. OD is dropping right now. Ultimatum looking like he might try and secure it, but he's leaving for Charlotta. Charlotta does manage to secure that OD, which can be used for that Viking there. It looks like Help is playing a little bit more aggressive. They have a lot more map control at the moment here. Will they be able to crack their defense? Amioka holding on the fort there with Repair there does seem to hold it down.
Yeah, it looks like Help is actually doing a pretty good job controlling right side so far. Ultimatum, I like his map vision so far. Decides to go down. Very questionable positioning there. But Charlotta on 47S trying to cook up something on the left side. Help is playing it very aggressively on the left side. Charlotta could potentially go in for a use here, but 47S is a bit low. He decides to do it either way. Let's see if he'll be able to pull solo here. He does take out two players, but Loa does manage to take him out from the opposite side. But Charlotta's still not dead. Loa does miss a shot. No, it's not going to be enough to pull, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate there. 8-bit dealing some shots towards Mexico. I noticed that players is this map is really random in the sense that the spawns, if you get like bad spawns, it does leave opportunity for enemies to flank on one side.
Yeah, spawns are important in this map. But if I get like a far right spawn when I'm playing Viking, um, and my other teammate gets a left spawn, um, when his position isn't actually left, we'll just interchange positions and we'll play each other's position. Looks like we do have a little bit of server lag as well. Void. Is that
Yeah,
right?
it does seem like we do have a little bit of server lag. Um, Charlotta, the Vise, having a little bit of trouble against that one opponent there. They do manage to push left. Can they pull the flag? This is looking good, but Beppo and Loa does seem to notice, and all of the opponents for Amore does spawn straight away. This is not looking too good right now, but 47S still running in their base there, going up. Why didn't he just drop down to get minimum damage? What is going on? I mean, Matrix, what's your thoughts on that? Do you think he should have went up or just went down?
I'm having a little bit of issues with the lag. Um, I can't see the match right now.
Okay. Uh, 8-bit there on the right side, dealing shots to Lawaya there. OD is dropping. Bond does seem to notice. Bond is low. Can they take out Bond? But Bond does secure that OD with his Paladin. Lawaya going for a 10. Lawaya using his Cruise OD on Charlotta. No, he doesn't use on anyone. He just uses for the wall. I guess the wall was his enemy there in that current moment of time. Lawaya still pulling here, no resistance as he's still pulling. This does seem that he's going to secure this capture for this first round in Red Alert.
Yeah, and help is also with 4 players now, as their Viking has left the map. Definitely not looking good for help. And Mexico is infiltrating from the right side. He did use his Viking overdrive there, and now they're going to be able to, or Bond's going to be able to do a clean pull to the left side, and there's absolutely nothing help can do to stop them from capturing.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate there for help. That is going to be the second flag capture there for AMORE. Amioka controlling mid there, dealing shots to Ultimatum, trying to support Lawa. Lawa is low there, can Ultimatum get a nice splash damage off. He's going to be a nuisance there if he camps there any longer, but he's still controlling that position as he's very superior on being a nuisance in their base.
Yeah, but 47S trying to go in for a solo pull here. Let's see if Moore will notice it and stop him in time. I don't think they're gonna have enough firepower to kill him right there. Loa does give him 1 rail shot though, so wow. Moore does have pretty good communication there. They were able to get Loa to focus the flag.
Yeah, that communication was definitely there. Gabepa going for another attempt to pull here. 88-bit does not get his railgun shot off that he desired. One in mid, but nice OD from Gabepa there, using on the Paladin as he's still pulling there. But 88-bit and Ultimatum is middle there, so they will secure that return regardless what happens.
Yeah, Mexico pushing up solo on the left side. He's gonna be going in for a sneaky pull here, but he does get noticed by Ultimatum. But 47S is staging a counterattack on the other side. It looks like this is gonna be their first pull. Loa does have his Crusader overdrive though. He might be able to cook up something, but 8-bit does use his Crusader overdrive on him, thwarting his plans to use his icicle in defense.
Yeah. I mean, if he got that cruise OD off, it would be nice. Charlotta going for a use and take. Loa does get that shot off a little too late, but it does stop that annoyance of the Viking OD.
No, there's actually a small chance for help. They do have a Viking overdrive. They might be able to do something. Chances are slim, but I believe help can do something. As long as they don't stress, they play it cool. They still have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's plenty of time to get a lead-in score.
Yeah, and the draw is of course still enough. So then with the draw we still get the 4th round. That can give them a chance to get into tiebreakers. So they need to capture 1 flag here right now.
Yeah, they do have a BFG cannon and a Viking overdrive. But the question is, will they be able to convert those overdrives into a capture? And now look at Amore playing it aggressively on the left side. Amioka activates his BFG cannon, but it heals absolutely nobody. Wow. I think they just threw away their advantage. If Amioka had saved that BFG cannon for defense, it probably would have been enough. But now Charlotte goes in for an attack here. He uses his BFG cannon. takes out 2 players. He's gonna be pulling through middle. Ultimatum uses his BFG cannon to heal him. Perfectly timed BFG cannon. Charlotte, he has no armor. The Ultimatum double using there. Deciding to pull for himself now. Now he decides to drop. Now, the question is, will he be able to stage a counterattack from the right side? Bond and Amioka going in aggressively from the right side, but it's still going to be a capture. They need to shut down this attack, though. They can't let Bond pull. Excellent defense there by Help. Wow.
I don't know how I feel about Amioka using that Eris OD there. At least he could have used on those 4 opponents on the left side, even if it didn't heal the flag carrier, which was supposed to pull there.
Yeah, in such situations, you generally want to save your defense. But Mexico going in for a pull here. He did activate his Viking overdrive. They still have time to pull. Mexico, he needs to pull through middle. He needs to pull through middle. He does get taken out, but Amioka will be able to take over this flag now. If Amioka drops for Bond, they could potentially capture here. No, Amioka's still pulling the flag. He's full HP. He's gonna go for a drop off. 8-bit trying to do something, but it's not gonna be enough. Oh my goodness. AMORE managed to actually capture a flag within the last 30 seconds.
Wow. Not something you see every day, if you ask me.
Wow. That is crazy. I'm speechless. AMORE really, really pulled off something special there.
They really, really did. And I guess is Renke,
Yeah,
is there
over.
one more?
No.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah, second round won by AMORE and the third round won as well with a last second capture. Insane, as you just said. And with the first round being a tie, that means 2-0. So Health doesn't have a possible way of getting to tiebreaker, so it's over for them.
Perfecto, perfecto. Well, I guess who's gonna try to do the outro now?
I haven't said a lot this stream, so let me do it. Thank you guys for commentating with me here today, Avoid and Matrix. Thank you for being here today. And we will be back on Sunday for the 6th round here in the summer major rankings. Winter major rankings. It's still summer, but we're already in the winter major rankings. I want to thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.